Welcome back to Awakening to Conscious Co-Creation with your host, Peter Tung. And before the break, I was just talking about the role that I tend to play generally and will be playing in our 7-week teleseminar series. And I was just beginning to talk about the solar eclipse of January the 4th next week, where I don't believe this is one of those times where we should be seeding some specific plans for this year. I feel that the way the energies are working right now, that we actually need just to allow Spirit to guide us. So what we should be seeding within ourselves are those core principles that whatever comes up in the world in the next 12 months, that we will be in a position to be able to handle that. And so by seeing the bigger picture and seeing how all this fits together and working with the humor of the Swami and Steve and the love energy of Len and being shown this bigger picture, I believe it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for a group of people who all have this common vision, this common purpose, which is to bring peace to the world through our own peace in our own hearts. So let me just tell you a little bit about the 7-week series. What we've decided to do is to do a journey through the 7 chakras. And I'll just give you the titles. The Swami has had a part to play in this, you'll recognize. So as we walk through the 7 weeks, each one representing each of the chakras, so we'll be able to work with all of those energies that are deeply embedded with us and clear those energies and eventually open our hearts up and awaken ourselves to the higher connections to Source, to Spirit, so that we can start manifesting into our world and bring this peace into all of our hearts and return to our connection, to our unity consciousness, to being part of the oneness. And this is part of the alchemy that I trained with and worked at the furnace and got a profound understanding of how the alchemical transformation worked. So the first chakra is the base chakra, and it's all about survival, and we have to overcome those deep-seated fears. And so our first title is Dying to Live. Our second one is the creative energy that Steve was talking about earlier, the second chakra, all about one-on-one relationship and being creative, and it's called Kindling Your Creative Fire. Probably the most challenging one is one of mine, which is the solar plexus, and it's all about the separation, the duality consciousness, and it's piercing the shadow so that we actually go through our shadow side, we work with it, we acknowledge it, and then we can emerge out of the solar plexus and into the heart, which of course is Len's expertise, awakening your loving heart. And he will lead us through processes to open up the portals through heart centers. And then we return back to Steve in the 5th chakra in the throat, finding your expressway, all of the ways in which we communicate in the world. And then we shift up into the 3rd eye, and we move into me again, and it's the manifesting miracles. It's how you connect with Spirit, how you pay attention to the signs and omens and the synchronicities that take place. And during the course of this show, I've just had an eagle circling around the trees outside my home, and so I immediately know that in doing this show the way that we are connecting to Great Spirit, that there's a big energy field coming through the work that we're doing. And then we'll shift into the crown chakra, and we'll return to Len, opening to oneness through love, remembering our connection to all that is, all of humanity, all of the planet itself, and all of the energies connected with it. And so those will be the 7 journeys that we will take through the 7 chakras to complete this journey of oneness. And I'm absolutely delighted and fascinated that the final show, where we all come into oneness, will actually take place on March the 9th, which, according to Carl Kalleman, is the beginning of the 9th level of the final Mayan calendar, which is conscious co-creation with Creator, with Spirit. And so it's an absolute perfect timing from January the 26th through to March the 9th for this opportunity every Wednesday at 5:30 Pacific Coast time to enjoy this process and to give everybody the opportunity of getting a real clear understanding of how this is going to work and the different elements of it. We'll be having a free tele-event on January the 19th at the same time at 5:30 Pacific Coast Time on Wednesday evening, January the 19th, where we will be giving more information, more guidance, and an overview of all of the different ways in which this course will be working, which will include interactive sessions, because as Steve was saying in the guise of Swami just now, that it's really important that we come together as community, and all members of that community have the opportunity to connect with each other, communicate with each other, and ask very specific questions that they have. So, Swami, it's going to be exciting.
Well,
Steve,
yeah, actually, what's interesting is that we're going to be using this Maestro technology, which not only allows people, of course, to tune into what the three presenters are presenting, but allows people to break up into smaller groups and have discussions and begin to interweave these connections and hear each other's voices. And in certain ways, technology has isolated us. We're tuned into the internet. We're watching TV, and now it's time to turn to the outer net, turning to other people, even if it's a global community and people that we're not seeing face to face. When we hear other people, we hear echoes of ourselves. We see reflections of ourselves. And in this group, we become more powerful to impact our own personal lives, and we begin to see, as we are, part of one greater community, how we imagine ourselves of this new organism can actually speed the evolution of it, of a real humane humanity coming about.
So I really encourage everyone to go to myheartcenteredjourney.com, click on the banner on my host page, and there you will see the opportunity to read all of the material on the free tele-event that is taking place on January the 19th, and also all the information about how this is going to work for the full 7-week tele-seminar series beginning on January the 26th. So all the information is available there, and I urge all of you to sign up for the free tele-event, because that alone will bring you tremendous added information. We're coming to the close of the show, so please take the opportunity to go to myheartcenteredjourney.com. So, Steve, do you have any closing comments that you'd like to make?
Well, I think the Swami is here. Hold on.
Good.
He's going to fly down and say something. Hold on. Okay, now listen. We are here to go for heaven on earth just for the hell of it, and we are not here to earn God's love. We are here to spend it. So we are generating lots of love with this wonderful teleseminar that's coming up, and we are hoping to create a field of laughter, what we call a farce field, that will raise the laugh force on the planet and open the planetary clown chakra.
Well, Swami, that's a great note to finish on. I'm really looking forward to the clown chakra of every human being opening up. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been a wonderful time spent with you, and I'm looking forward to many other happy hours in your midst.
Oh, yes, I have missed. I'm afraid I'd not have missed right here. Oh, okay. And we'll see you very soon. Namaste.
God bless you now. Thanks so much.
Namaste. Goodbye.
So please do go to www.myheartcenteredjourney.com and sign up for the free tele-event on January the 19th. My guest next week will be Rochelle Lamb, and we'll be talking about non-violent communication and how by shifting the way in which we communicate with each other through language, we can once again bring peace to our beautiful planet. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Have a very, very happy New Year. It's going to be a very exciting 2011. This is Peter Tung for Awakening to Conscious Co-Creation.